What's up, fam? It's Tina from Hangry by Nature. We are going to give you 5 reasons why you need to visit the Kyoto Railway Museum with kids. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest family travel videos. Let's take you guys through the Kyoto Railway Museum.
There's actually a lot of different types of trains here, from old to modern day trains. Diesel engines, steam engines, electric. Is it electric or magnetic? I don't know. Both. So all types of trains, and a lot of them you can sort of like pop inside as well. Check out, you know, the engine part or the front seat. Would you say front seat or the cockpit? You know, where the train driver sits, train conductor. Far out. I don't know anything about trains clearly, but yeah, so you can actually pop inside a lot of them, take a look inside, so kids love that.
Now, if you have kids who just love everything to do with steam trains and trains, then this is the place for them. The massive museum has a lot of things to touch, see, and play. It's also super educational. At the museum, you can learn about all aspects of how a train works to how tracks are set up, signals, and how trains are powered, and down to the history of trains in Japan. It's done in a really fun way for little and big train lovers. I mean, we're not even train lovers, but we had an awesome time.
Oh, guys, no passing. Train coming through. Train coming through, Flo. Oh, all right, now we can go cross.
The train driving simulator is where you can put on your conductor hat and literally become a train conductor. It's actually the very same simulator that conductors use in training, and kids get to put on uniforms and get on the simulator and learn everything that it takes to become a conductor. On a side note though, not everyone will get a chance to get on the simulator. It's based on a lottery system, so as soon as you get to the museum inside, make sure you put your name down for registration on the 2nd floor. Lottery winners are announced every hour and winners are drawn via ballot. The chances of having a go on the simulator really depends on how busy the museum is on the day. So if you can get there on a weekday, your chances are probably a lot higher. One of the highlights for our 3-year-old was the steam locomotive shed, mainly because he is a huge Thomas the Tank Engine fanboy. If you know Thomas the Tank Engine, you probably would have heard of Tidmouth sheds. There is a huge shed at the museum outside that resembles Tidmouth sheds, filled with steam locomotive engines that look like the character Hiro in Thomas the Tank Engine. is basically a black steam engine, which is the old steam engines in Japan back in the day. You can get the family on one of these steam engines for a 10-minute ride. Adults cost 300 yen and kids cost 100 yen. Definitely worth it.
We're not having lunch at one of the train compartments because the line is just simply too big. But there's another restaurant upstairs on the second floor. It's a really big sort of cafeteria style restaurant, and they serve everything from like pasta to udon noodles and like curry rice and things like that. And fairly priced, like not too expensive, which is good for like a, you know, museum type of place. And they have this really cool kids section inside the restaurant, which will keep the kids occupied while you're eating.
He's coming.
Coming. Baby, don't tie me.
It's literally like a Thomas bar. You just sit here and you watch the Thomas trains go around, which is a dream, little boys. It's keeping you. Oh, food's here. Bring it over. Okay.
Be careful of right.
I got some udon noodles here. No wrap. No.
Thank you, Daddy.
And what'd you get there? Some noodles?
Noodles.
And we got the kids
Takoyaki.
pasta. That looks pretty nice. And pasta.
Alright boys, hold on.
That's it for the Kyoto Railway Museum. We pretty much spent the whole day here, which we didn't expect to. We expected a couple hours at the most, but we came in at 11 and now it's like 4. So we've been here for the entire day because there's just so much to see and do. It's huge, and it's definitely worth it for the 1,200 yen that you pay for, which is only about 15 Australian bucks. Because you definitely get your money's worth out of it. There's so much stuff to do. They've got all the facilities you need here for kids, from restrooms to nursing rooms and to baby change rooms. They've got the lot, and they've got restaurants and snacks everywhere. So a proper dine-in restaurant, dining in a train compartment, or just little snack boxes or vending machines that you can get here as well. Otherwise, you can always bring your own food too. It's definitely pram friendly as well, so you can bring your prams in, but some people just leave it outside, which is really safe to do so in Japan, obviously. But there's elevators to go up and down. It's just easier to get around, all around really.
If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful in planning your travels, please subscribe to the channel below and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our family travel videos and smart travel guides. And obviously, hit that like button. That's the best way to support our channel. And I'd love to know, guys, are you a museum person when traveling? Do you like visiting museums? What's your favorite type of museum? Is it art galleries? Is it a history museum? A natural history museum? Train museum? Transport museum? Let us know in the comments below. Until then, we will see you in the next video. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I was trying to be like gangster, but that's really not working out. Anyways, we'll see you in the next video. Laters.
Angry, hungry, yes I'm hangry.